Welcome back, friends. Welcome back to our Latvian homestead. This is a Hügelkultur, which means mound culture. Very briefly, if you're not familiar with the concept of Hügelkultur, you dig a shallow hole in the ground, you fill it with logs and sticks and gradually smaller compostable material, and then you, in our case, we covered it back with the sods which is the dug turf soil from what we dug out the hole. We put that upside down and back on the top, and there was other compost and stuff like that. There's many benefits to Hügelkultur, such as it obviously rots down, makes wonderful soil. It stores a lot of water. For us, that's great because in certain times of the year we have excess water, so we can pump that down into underneath here, and then the wood will soak all that up. And the idea is, over time, you'll plant it out. It's a bit like a raised bed, I guess, which kind of looks after itself. And then that moisture can seep back up through the soil to water the plants that you plant into it. And then you enjoy the benefits of what you plant in there. And over time, obviously, it will sink down, but becomes a lovely garden bed. So this is ours. We built this late last summer. We didn't have anything to plant in it at the time, and we wanted to cover it to allow it a few months to settle, and to obviously make sure that any weeds that came up early this year were blocked out. Now it's time to take the covers off and plant some stuff into it. I've got a few bits and pieces, probably not enough, but we'll build on it as time goes on. That's what we're going to do today. Take off the covers, see if it's been successes and failures. We'll have a look. There could be a lot of ants under there, I'm not really sure. And yeah, and then we'll plant some bits and pieces in. So let's take the covers off and see what we've got. Well, not too bad. You can see here there's some activity possibly where it's fallen in. Lovely to see some of this wood that's actually rotted down of its own accord near the top. There are some holes, possibly vermin activity, but equally could just be where the soil's just fallen through. What we need to do is give it a good, I think, tap around, a good soak. And then see where we are. There's lots of ants, obviously, and that's no surprise. But overall, not too bad. I think we can plant into this, no problem. I'm just going to give the mound a gentle rake over just to see where we are. If anything falls through, I can inspect, and then go from there. Not really sure what I'm expecting. There's a little bit of ground elder down there, which is to the ground elder is everywhere here. I'm guessing if there's anything going to fall through, it's mostly going to be up the top. It doesn't seem too bad. The mound is definitely lower, I think, than when we left it last year. Obviously it takes several years to hopefully be very productive. As things break down more and release more of the nutrients which are made available for the plants in the soil. Try not to disturb it too much, just more of a till, I guess, than a till. But yes, it's falling through a bit there, never mind. Right, I think I'll grab a load of compost from our pile up there, put that over, give it a good water. In fact, I'll do the watering first, I think. Put the compost on, and then find some things to plant in. Good. Okay, so I found some stuff to plant. There's no plan here, but I got some lettuce that I planted. I've got some volunteer rainbow shard, mangolds for the rest of the world. I found some geraniums I think my mother-in-law had forgotten about. They were half dead. I've got some melons, which I thought might be interesting. Some tall cucumbers as well that need to go into the greenhouse. And I've got some dwarf sunflowers, obviously not these ones, and I thought we could spread some dill, which is obligatory in Latvia. I've got just a tiny bit of dill seed, not much. That will, keep a family of 5 Latvians for a week alive. And over there I've got a load of self-seeded calendula which I can take out and put in over places, and I could spread some Russian red kale seeds around, perhaps have some of that. And I also found some pumpkins that we can use as well, and they can sort of sprawl over the side of the bed. Okay, we're finished, or we are at least for now. That's one of the things I like about the Hügelkultur concept, is you can keep plugging things in as they turn up. Obviously I'm conscious that we've got pumpkins, and I'll try melons and stuff that will sprawl out, so don't want to overdo it. As you saw, I put some dill seed at the back and the front, just sort of spread it out. That seems to be the best way to plant dill, really. And we've got lots of different spots of dill around in succession, so that will all help to the mix. Dill's really used heavily here in Latvia, if you didn't pick that up from other videos and comments. The weather looks like it's about to turn, and it's dinner time, so I'm going to call it a day for now. I'm happy with what we've done. I'm glad that the Hügelkultur is now uncovered and been put into use. If you've got any questions or comments, then please do leave them in the comment section below. Any feedback or criticism are always welcomed. Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down. I do appreciate any of those kind of responses. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.